I had an awful life with alcoholism. You know, I lost everything in my life. I lost my job, my home, the car, the driving license, the family, the wife, the 2 boys, and my brother and sister weren't speaking to me. And that day, which was the 5th of April 1987, my father told me I couldn't come home, and I realised I had nowhere to go. And God brought me back to my Sunday school days, and I looked up and I said, God, I know you're up there, please help me. And God wasn't like Kenny. God didn't say, maybe tomorrow, or would it do next week? No, God lifted me out of the gutter that night. And the very next day, my wife and children gave me the great privilege of coming back to live with them. And following that, I found God, I found my salvation. I had known God was working in my life, but it was those 6 years that it took me to find Christ again. 2 weeks after I'd put my uniform on, God called me again, and God asked me to go back into the pub that I came out of and tell them about Jesus. It was as simple as that. Don't do anything else, Kenny. Just tell them about Jesus. And I refused. I said no. But we all know what God does. God doesn't accept no. And I gave in after a couple of weeks. And I went to Major McIntosh, and he and I I joined him doing the pubs. He was already doing it. And it was tremendous. I thought people would ridicule me. I thought people would laugh at me. I thought people would, point the finger at me. And it never happened. I just felt I was just surrounded with this Holy Spirit. And people looked at me. Oh my word, is that Kenny Harland in there underneath that? I pulled my cap away down to sort of try and hide my face and everything. And he said, is that Kenny in there? And I said, yes it is. And people said they were amazed. I thank everyone that's been an influence in my life. All the officers that have came through here, the local officers, the people in the Corps, how they loved me. I came from totally outside the Salvation Army, had no connections at all, and yet they loved me. And Christ always said that you will know them because they love one another. And I was loved, and I was brought through all my dilemmas and all the problems that I had through the love of Jesus Christ in this place. And I thank God, and I thank the people here for it. Thanks very much.